Well, my next guest worked with Paolo Di Canio during the former player's managerial stint at Swindon Town Football Club. But Jeremy Wray is the side's former chairman. And earlier I asked him how he would describe Di Canio.
Passionate, committed, focused, dedicated, a little bit mad, but not a fascist, not a racist, not a politician. He's 24/7 football.
He's not a fascist, and yet I want our viewers to just be reminded of this picture, which of course was him as a player for Lazio, a club which has a legacy, let's say, and a record for racism, sadly. When you look at that picture, Jeremy, what do you think?
It's a picture that's been in the media for a very long time. It's a right arm salute amongst the hardcore fans of Lazio.
A Roman salute.
A Roman
fascist salute.
Which is hard to distinguish. And I think it's, you know, I'm not here to defend fascism in any way. And I'm certainly not here to defend racism in any way. And I know Paolo's been quoted or misquoted or whatever in terms of the trying to distinguish one from the other. And really, this has blown up out of something that he's 100% football.
He says he doesn't sit in the House of Commons or Parliament, as he says. He says he's not a politician, but he has a responsibility. The world of football these days is the world of entertainment. It makes an awful lot of money, and many, many, many millions of people around the world look to people like Di Canio for the way they should act.
Yeah.
Should he apologise at this stage for something that happened in the past, sweep it under the table and move on?
I think he wants to let what he was employed to do at Sunderland, which is football, be absolutely what people focus on. I think if it hadn't come out that David Miliband had suddenly resigned, then this would not have had a huge issue. It would have been a huge issue.
Is that why this has come out? David Miliband, who might have been the leader of the Labour Party here, who was a director at Sunderland, has resigned as a result of this. Now, many people will say he was moving to New York anyway, he has a new job. What's your sense? Why did this happen now?
And that's, you know, I think politicians are better than the rest of us at spotting an opportunity, timing-wise, to tie two things together. And I just felt it was unfortunate that a deputy chairman of Sunderland, he had the opportunity then, probably, to have met Paolo once he'd been appointed. And if he had concerns, and he felt that other people might have had concerns, to have asked those questions then and to allay people's fears, and coming from a prominent politician, that would have put things to bed. I think, you know, Paolo's had this opportunity, he's been offered this job, he's taken the job, he's totally focused on football. And for people then to sort of turn to politics, it's sad, to be honest. He's been in England as manager of Swindon for 2 years. You know, if it was, what is it, that Swindon was too small for this moral issue to be discussed? I've known him during those 2 years. He has opinions on many things. We've never discussed politics once.
Is he going to be good for Sunderland?
He'll be superb for Sunderland. I mean, he's
big club, right?
Big club, big opportunity for him. He's an outstanding manager, outstanding man motivator. I have no doubts. You know, he left us with the second best win percentage of any manager. Only Alex Ferguson better. That's not bad for a rookie manager starting out. His best friend's Jewish. His agent's Jewish. You know, these are things that people don't take into account. He comes from a working class background. Dad was a brickie. He lost both his parents while he was with us. Family comes very, very high on his agenda. So people at Sunderland who are concerned, family, club, family issues, the fans at Swindon were concerned. To be honest, he won them over in a very short space of time. He'll do the same thing at Sunderland.
Let's hope his record speaks volumes.